of all the people that were responsible for bringing India to where it is right here and right now, there is one man who's perhaps not remembered as much as he should be. And that man is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He was instrumental in bringing India together, to unifying us, to steeling our resolve. So much so that he's called the Iron Man of India, and we're here today at a slightly larger than life depiction of him in Gujarat. The Statue of Unity isn't just the tallest statue in the world. It's 182-meter height, dwarfing others by a tall margin. It's a statement that India values its strength in unity, and that's a statement that will stand the test of time just as resolutely as the statue's iron and bronze construction will. We can't think of a better place to start this story. Hyundai Venue, our companion for this tribute, has its own significance as India's first connected car, bringing together technology, design and engineering prowess. From the navigators of freedom to the policymakers who drafted our country's constitution and the unifiers who brought us all together, we've come a long way on their shoulders. Speaking of, our journey to our next destination, Chandigarh, was a long one. But it allowed us to test the Venue's 1-liter engine and DCT out in the real world. And from smooth tarmac to none at all, the Venue delivered. Our target was Chandigarh, India's first planned city. It's perhaps the ideals of organization behind it that allow its calmness to go more than surface deep. I really like the change of pace here at Chandigarh. I find it quite refreshing actually. And that's perfectly represented by the open hand monument. It's the very symbol of the city itself. Designed by Swedish architect Le Corbusier, it goes beyond just being a symbol of progress, peace and unity. It actually symbolizes a life of learning, and no one knows that better than the forces of good that keep harm at bay. The armed forces. The peacekeepers who do everything that it takes to keep the rest of the nation safe. The brave souls who give their lives for the ideals that the founding fathers of our country put forth. The Governor of Punjab, VP Singh Badnoor, graciously hosted a wreath-laying ceremony in the presence of Team OVERDRIVE. We can only say to the brave individuals listed on the walls of the memorial and their kin, thank you. Moving to the Raj Bhavan, a gathering of decorated army generals helped us gain perspective on the journey that we were to undertake. Each of the gleaming medals hard-earned and proof of their perseverance in serving the country. And the genesis of it all is the most celebrated military award, the Paramveer Chakra. And who better to tell us about the Paramveer Chakra than historian and author Shagat Chaunik, who happens to be the family of the first recipient, Major Somnath Sharma, who's also responsible for saving Kashmir.
Highest gallantry award in the facing the enemy. The fact about Paramveer Chakra is it's exceptional, rarest of rare kind of cases, and to date we have only 21 awardees in our country. So Srinagar airstrip as it existed at the time, it was the only line of communication that India had to J&K. So that was the point from where you would send in your troops, your supplies, your ammunition, fuel, ration, everything. So protecting the airstrip was of paramount importance to defend J&K, especially the valley area. Their objective was to capture the airfield and deny India access to J&K. So basically then what happened was that he was ordered to go and clear the village and defend the airstrip as such. They saw that the Indian army was withdrawing from that area, and when they found that Major Somnath Sharma and his company of men, now about 58 of them were left, or approximate 58 to 60, he launched his attack. 4-5 things that he did. The first one was to direct the arc of machine gun fire at the enemy. The second task was that he redeployed his men in a tactical formation in order to inflict maximum damage. Then he established the withdrawal plan step by step. So you basically to have significant delay to the enemy and deny him access to Srinagar.
That's what he did.
That's what he did. And then all this was done when the enemy was attacking him, and his left arm was in plaster. And then realizing that his men, he had suffered quite a lot of attrition in terms of men killed and wounded, he began manually filling the magazines himself as an officer, with his left arm in plaster holding those magazines.
In the middle of the battle.
In the middle of the battle, he was filling them because there were no men left. So somebody had to do it. In the ultimate analysis of all these actions that took place, it was a strategic delay of a force of 500 to 1100 as estimated from entering the airstrip of Srinagar from Budgam.
Currently, Budgam is a sleepy little part of Srinagar famous for its apple orchards. Kashmir is famous for a lot of things, right? It's hospitality, it's walnuts, it's saffron, and it's apples. And it's hard to believe that the district of Budgam, was once a battlefield. Over 7 decades ago is when Major Somnath Sharma lost his life defending the country against the Pakistan army. Our discovery of Kashmir was not nearly done. Our guide Ali had one more trick up his sleeve. He called it the Switzerland of Kashmir, and you can see just how true it is. Doodhpatri, or Valley of Milk, can force even the most hardened cynic to step down from his car and take a moment to soak it all in. Snow-capped peaks serve as the perfect backdrop to green meadows that give way to conifers as suddenly as they appear. Much like the rest of Kashmir, Doodhpatri also seems like it's stuck in time. There could be no better place to end this Great India Drive than right here. Pure, unfiltered beauty that makes me realize this is what our founding fathers put forth. This is what our armed forces have been trying to protect. And that really makes me wonder, are we doing our part to hold up our end of the deal?